If you do not have energy at this moment, at the starting, at this point of your hackathon journey, it'll be tough for you. So if you did not have dinner, please go and have, and tell your teammates also. So I want a loud round of applause for the IEEE chapter, VIT, for organizing this. Now you have the energy. So, hello hackers. Hello hackers. Okay. So I'm Rajat, and I'm basically here to tell you and to give you some points regarding how a hackathon should be for you. These are very small points, very meager points if you look into them. But all these points when combined will make you the winner. If you really follow all those points. These are the points which you follow will give you an enriching experience of what a hackathon is. Why are you here? So, without any further ado, let's start with the first point. So, in your first review round, you have been told that you have to come up with a question, a problem statement, and have to proceed in a direction. So before coming to a problem statement, let's say I have some problem statement X in my mind. First do a preliminary research on it, that is there any community or any company doing research or doing work in the same domain. If there is not, then that's the best part. You just go ahead with it. But if there is, and you still want to go with the same problem statement, find that extra that you can add to that problem. For example, if I want to, I'm just giving a simple example, I want a text-to-speech converter I want to make a text-to-speech converter. There are many companies making it. If I make the same product, it's not called a hack. You have to give that extra edge, what you are bringing to the table. So this is my first advice to you. So please give that extra edge, find that extra edge, that will be beneficial. And if the problem statement is a very new one, it's a totally new one, that's the best. Now, you are working in teams. Now, working in teams can be very lethal. You can be very dangerous to each other. You can be very furious at times. So, when the hackathon is starting, when you are done with your idea, when you are done with your problem approach, divide tasks. So I'll share my hackathon experience, one of my hackathon experiences. So I was doing the UI part, one of my friends were doing the backend part, the backend authentication and everything. And one of my friends, who was the ML guy, he was doing all the logic and all the training for us. So we were very sure what each of us has to do. And after certain points, after certain milestones, we were discussing with each other, hey man, at what point are you right now? Did we discuss this? Are we on the right track? Are we derailing from our position? So it's very good if you divide your responsibility amongst your team members at the very beginning, because that will help you and that will not cause any sort of disarrangement in the team. Now goes the next point. So we as developers, we want to solve everything by ourselves. We're like, okay, so I have a problem, let's say Y, and I am solving it, and I'm like, okay, man, ye to ho nahi raha. This is not happening, and but I can do it. I will look ahead, and I'll look something on the net, and I'll do it again. It's not happening. The fellow beside me, my teammate, he's saying, "Abhe pooch lete hain yaar mentors se, they are here only." But I'm like, no, I'm a developer. I cannot do that. I have to fix things on my own. And half an hour passed. This is not the spirit of a hackathon. So in a hackathon, you are never supposed to dwell with a problem. If you are working on a problem, let's say for 10-15 minutes, that's the time limit of a problem. If you are not able to solve it, if you are not able to get past that roadblock in 10 to 15 minutes, just call one of your mentors, call one of the volunteers there.